I just started another one. Oh boy, I can see the sound. Okay. Okay, you can come check it out. So, I was thinking for a back. Oh, someone. Are you in there already? Oh, someone else is. Hey, hello, welcome, person, whoever you are. Hey, what's your name? Hello. Is it you, Luke?
No, I'm not in it yet.
Dang it, they just left again.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Does it sound pretty good?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, you can go back to your homework now. You want to comment and say some things like, "Hey, hello," because that's when people it spreads it out more because they see people sorry, I'm hearing my voice in the echo and it's throwing me off. People engaging. Oh, hey. Okay. Um I thought you were just hanging up because you were just hanging up. Um yeah, I guess you can go do your homework. This guy is awesome. Really? Yay. Hey, what do you think about the backdrop right here? I could have this and then another one. It's upside down, I think, but it's another wolf. I could have that and then two wolves behind me, or I could have the wolf and then a buck and then a doe. Do you think that'd be okay or look good? All right. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just waiting. Has potential? Okay. Makes sense. Cotton Eye Joe. Live on YouTube. See that, Luke? See? That one's bad. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. What's slow mo? Edit. How do you know that slow mo was on? How about now? Can you comment slow mode for comments? Um, um, so this says message delay. How long? Sorry, how long you want participants to wait between sending messages? And if you hit slow mo, okay, I can adjust it to 1 second. Save. How about now? Yes. Okay. Well, I guess people just have to come on now. Okay. Well, you can. Thanks for your help. You can go study, or just leave this on. You don't have to talk to me though. You can mute it because then you can actually focus and hone down. I just want to be free. I just want to live. Boongala boongala boonga. Yeah, I was going to reach out to people. Yeah, that's I'll test it out. I might as well. I don't really know how, but I'll figure it out. A double live situation. No one's getting on. It's kind of sad. So what is some advice that you can give to people that don't really know what to do with their relationship with God? I would definitely, the first thing is like pray to God. I'm not this. I've only been God talking to God. Don't really like understand, like say this specifically about this. It's like God knows more than what you know. Secondly is reconnect yourself. Boongala boongala boong. Post a link to your Instagram or something. For the YouTube? It's a good idea. How could I? You know what I'm saying? How else would people stumble on? That's true. So what should I do, you think? Post a story and then say swipe up. There's a link here. Okay, duh. Okay, I gotta go here. YouTube. Gotta get on my phone. I could just go live on Instagram, I guess. But it's fine. I was just gonna test this out. Add account. Okay. Oh, the emojis are like Android. You know how to find the link for this? Videos. Share. Copy link. Boom. Got it. Okay. Plus. Story. Nope. Well, Luke, I don't know if you're listening right now, but there's 43 followers active right now. So I'm going to go live on Instagram. Sorry, I don't know why I just spaced off there. We're telling your followers that you've started a live video. All right, cool. Let's see if it works. Oh, sweet. What's up? What's up, everyone? Hey, if you guys have any questions about God, fire away. God bless. Just got home. Nice. It's always nice to get home safely. If you guys have any, okay, can you guys hear me fine? If you guys have any questions. Hey, Luke, can you hear me? Hello? Boolapadoo. Okay. Yes? Nice. Okay. I was stressing there for a second. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions about God, if you guys have any questions about God, go feel free to ask. Post. All right. You guys got any questions? Who is that joined? I just waved to him. Kara, nice to see you. What's up? How's it going? I guess please pray for me. I'm a very poor in my situation. Very bad. Please pray. All right, will do. Sounds good. I hope you get better. Yeah, God will answer prayers. But here's the thing, we just need to be patient and we need to remember to thank him afterwards, because it's like if you would ask your parents for something and they give it to you and then you don't thank them afterwards. It's just kind of like it. I hope you see what I'm saying there, but I don't know. But sounds good. We'll pray for you. The Rock. Sorry, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. What's up? Welcome. The Rock. Yep. Well, I guess I'll just start talking about my day. Well, I woke up. I was chilling for a while, and first of all, breakfast is pretty important, guys. Um, if you start your day out with some nice breakfast, eggs are really good. Um, it's just like a little boost to your day, and it's like nutrition. Once you get it in you right away, it'll just fuel you for the entire day, and it's just a great start. So, if you guys kind of feel like gloomy and down in the morning, well, first of all, if the first thing you should do is pray and thank God for waking you up, because some people didn't wake up, and you should thank Him for waking you up. So, but also a good breakfast. How do you like your eggs? Ooh, good question. So, like fluffy, but not like too fluffy, because once you mix them in, they start to get a little bit hard. Then you throw in some cheese, and it just makes completely different mixture. It's so nice. It's really good, but you gotta try it out sometime. I'll make you some when you come, Luke. Um, hello, welcome, Shaney. We're just talking about breakfast and whatnot, I guess. You like breakfast, Shaney? Are you like a brunch type of person? I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, so I made my breakfast and it was pretty good. I don't know what it was, but I was really feeling some music and while I was making breakfast. so I threw on some music, and it's, there's no one like you. There's no one like you. That one. Okay. Well, I feel like people don't really. Uh, okay. Well, yeah. So I was listening to music. Then I went off and I got in my truck. I took off for my 30-minute car drive daily, car drive to school, and um, I was just listening to some random stuff. Actually, I was listening to what was it? I don't know. It was some information about like I think it was either evolution versus God or Muslim versus God. I know it was one of those two because I want to do a live, not a live, a change my mind thing table. So I need to get knowledged up for that, and I got to be ready for that. So I'm trying to fill my brain with some information. Um, oh, someone was just on for YouTube. If you guys are watching, you can watch YouTube as well. We got 4 people on here. Hey, you 4 people that are listening. If you guys have any questions about God or just want to talk about God, I'm 100% down. So just fire away. Don't think that any question is dumb because no question is dumb. But in the meantime, I'll just keep talking about my day, I guess. So I'm on my way to class, and my first class, what was it? Okay, yeah, there was a guest speaker in 2 of my first. Hello. There's no one like you. I can't wait for the night with you. We back? All right, cool. So yeah, my first 2 classes, there was actually guest speaker, and the first one, he was a banker at the U.S. Bank, and he kind of, what's up, Reglelbon? Sorry, I'm not sure. Anyway, so he was a banker at the U.S. Bank, and he was just spitting some facts about what you should do and some advice for people. So that was pretty interesting. But he, it wasn't quite related to my major, so but it was, well, it was, but it was pretty good. Anyway, LeBron. Oh, duh. LeBron. I was trying to put it all together. RG LeBron. What is RG though? Like rag. I don't know. Anyway, so then my second guest speaker was, it was kind of odd. It was like a guidance counselor. Um and they were just talking about, okay, no problem. See you later, Luke. What's up, man? Just talking about whatever you want, honestly. If you got any questions about God, I'm 100% down to answer them or just talk about them. So go ahead and spit them out if you want to. I would love to talk about it. Um, so feel free, go ahead if you want. But anyway, so my second guest speaker, he was, she was all right, I guess, but it was like a guidance counselor talking about how the winter months are pretty rough for people because it's just cold and like mental health or something. It gets to people. So I guess that was pretty good for some people, but I I have found myself able to keep my mind right with the help from God. So I guess I don't really know. I guess we'll just move on from there. But then after that, I went to my truck, got my truck, we drove over to another building, and there's like a little study room, and there I looked into Clubhouse. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a little it's like that place where you can have like a bunch of people talking. I don't know what it used to be called, but you can have a bunch of people talking at once, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So I was working on that for a while, and I actually did that for a long time. And then my class was sneaking up on me. It's 12:50. I have class from 8 in the morning till 3:30. It's crazy. It's like I'm back in high school, but not actually. But anyway, so I had class at 12:50. Uh, got that over with. Then my other class, I'm all caught up on my homework, and we didn't do anything extra today, so I got to leave that early, and that was nice. That was really nice. So then, on my way back, I stopped at work for 2 hours. Just did the usual, cleaned some parts, washed some stuff. Yeah. How was your guys' day? You guys want to add anything? Well, I guess it's only one of you. I don't know who you are, but come on. You want to talk about something? Don't want to feel too pushy, but I'd love to talk about something. Just me and you. Here we go. Are we having a stare down? Hey, what's up, David? David, you got any questions about God or anything, or you want to talk or something? Come on. You got it, man. I know you do. There's no one like you. Come on, David. What do you got? What do you got on your mind? How was your day? Was it pretty good? David. Yo. Didn't do too much. It rained today. I worked 12 hours last night. Thank you for the compliment. It rained today. 12 hours last night? Wow. It's quite the shift. I bet you were pretty exhausted after that. Are you the only one on right now? I'm guessing you are, probably. Everyone else is bouncing. Oh, that's pinned comment. Unfollow, cancel. Yeah, I bet that was definitely a pretty interesting shift. You got tired. Can you pray for me, bro? Hey, no problem, David. I'll pray for you, man. But I'll get it done. God is awesome, by the way. But we knew that already. Yeah, for sure. For sure. God is, I don't know, God is crazy if we think about it, because like right now, God is doing something, but for like a ton of people. Like we all have our own personal problems, and God is taking care of all of them. And God is crazy. He's awesome. I wonder what it's gonna be like when we get in heaven. Like, what are we gonna do? You know, like, what do we do? What's up, Richard? How's it going? But yeah, God is crazy. Um, I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts at all, but I have a podcast and I talk about God, and I'm guessing you knew that from the name, or you might have seen it on my content. But yeah, I don't know. You if you actually try, you can keep. Hey, welcome, Mando Beyond Mando Bayondo. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. But anyway, oh man, 12 hours, 2 days. I bet that was nice, but I bet it felt pretty good afterwards, because you're gonna get the benefits of working that many hours. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, God is awesome. He's very awesome. If you guys want to learn more, um, every weekday I have a new podcast in the morning. So if you guys do want to hear more, you can go click the link in my bio, and you can go hear it all the time. So it's a great start to the day, because because hearing God's words spoken to you is like a little adrenaline boost or something. I don't know. Hey, Shoe Man. Hey, Alexis. Welcome. But yeah, when you hear God, when you listen to God's words, it's like a little superpower. Hello, overcome by your testimony. Okay, sorry. Sometimes it's weird on the screen. But yeah, God's words is like a little. It's like a little boost, a superpower. Um, my favorite verse is Matthew 4:4. For the body does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. And this is Him telling us that if we truly want to live in life and grow and prosper and be successful, we have to involve Him, and that is by reading and intaking the words that He gave to us from Jesus, because every word that came out of the mouth of Jesus was was the words from God, and Jesus was the messenger for that. So whenever we hear God's words, it's like it's giving us a boost in life. It's pretty cool. But if you guys have any questions, I would try to answer them. I guess I don't know them, but I would definitely try to answer them. It'd be awesome. Um, I'm just trying to think of some cool things to talk. Oh, evolution. Evolution is so. Anyway, the theory of evolution is like it's God versus man, and if you think about this, it is it's completely it's completely disowning God. And oh, hey Claire, what's up? Oh, there's a few people in here. So the theory of evolution is that we all came from like monkeys, and we originally just came from the organisms on the earth, but that is completely contradicting God and everything that He said. And here's the thing: we can't teach religion in schools because it's a religion, and yeah, people say that's bad. But think about this: you got to really listen to me on this one. So if we hear the theory of evolution, that they have no proof, because a scientific method has to be observed and tested. And you would say to them like, how can you observe or test evolution at all? And they'd be like, oh, well, millions of years ago. And you'd be like, well, hold on, that was millions of years ago. You can't observe that. And they'll be like, oh, well, the fossil records. I was like, hold on, you can't test that. All you're doing is looking at bones and assuming their age in there, and there's nothing that actually says I'm this age or anything about it. They're all just making assumptions, because they can take they've done this before. They take tests from two different types of bones, two different sets of bones, and it's the same animal, and they get different years, like multiple years spread out. So that's thrown out the window for proof, because it's all assumptions. So they would also say, well, go look at Darwin's uh, theories with the birds and their beaks. So he went to this forest, and he had he had studies on these birds, and they had different size beaks, and he was like, oh, well, that's evolution. But it's not evolution. Hello, low boy, welcome. It's not evolution though. That's called adaptation, because when I go into work, like my fingers like get like all beat up and bruised and stuff, so they have to adapt and get harder, and the skin gets harder. So that's called adaptation, and we can observe that right now in present time. But the adaptation that the animals go through, and almost like all animals and humans, is just a natural. They have to have harder beaks to be able to like get into like trees and like eat insects. I don't know, but that's called adaptation, not evolution. So they can't prove anything with that. Hello, welcome, Alyssa. Sorry, I think that's how you say it. And Broadway Rose, welcome. So anyway, the theory on evolution. they would say our blood, I need to plug in my computer in my phone. Our blood is like 99 or not 99, 97% the same as, hey, what's up, Broadway? Thanks for the wave. Our blood is like 97% the same as like monkeys. Sorry, gotta check this. Charging. It's like 97% the same as monkeys. But here's the thing. It's also like 97% cows and cats and like a few other animals. I think even like a bug or something. But here's the thing. Sorry, my mouth is getting a little I don't even know. So here's the thing. I think that is just more proof for God because hello, welcome Lillian, welcome. So I think that's more proof for God because it just shows that the same creator would have the same design for all animals and humans. Because think about this, our bodies and animal bodies are all created the same. So we all have our mouths where we intake like food and where we make noises and stuff and eats, I guess. So every animal and human has a mouth, I guess, unless there's like problems, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So we all have a mouth. We all have a bloodstream system, and that is God's form of like living through us, and that's blood. So we every animal and every human. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. Your name, Malowit, Malowit. I'm guessing. Okay, so we all have a bloodstream system, and that's the second thing, and we all have an output, in which that is our rear end. But anyway, that's three things that are common for humans and animals. That's all the same. So that just shows more of a sign of the same creator. Because just like in my podcast, I have I have the same intro sound, I have the same middle sound, and I have the same outro song. It's the same creator. It's just every episode has a different body structure. And that's the same thing with God and the same thing with animals. So that's just one thing about evolution. Well, I guess a bunch of things. Hello, welcome, Shazing Ball. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, evolution is not it's not good. If you guys have any questions, please reach out because I'm just talking about random stuff. So I would love a question. I'll talk about another thing though. Ooh, the age of the Earth. So the age of the Earth is it's a very controversial topic because scientists say they have proof of like the ice ages. Greetings to you as well. Oh, I like your profile picture. I like that. It's pretty cool. What's up, Christy? Hello, welcome. Do you have any questions about God? Please feel free to reach out and ask. Okay, so back to the age of the Earth. So they would all say like, "Oh, it's millions of years old." But here's the thing: every test they do is all assumptions. Like nowhere on the rock could they ever tell. There's no label saying I'm a million years old. They're like, "Oh, well, we count the protons in there and all the little cell structures, but that doesn't say anything about how old anything is. They're all just it's all assumptions. And when you put assumptions into like a fact, that's called blind faith. So that's going back to the evolution. That's like teaching a religion in school if you teach evolution. So that in a fact, evolution is a complete belief because you have to have blind faith in everything with it because no one has ever seen something evolve into another species. So, ooh, another thing. Um, when you're talking with someone about evolution, all you have to say to them is, "Give me one example of." Oh, 1 minute. Welcome, live. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. and welcome to whoever you are on YouTube. I appreciate you listening. Okay, so Darwin came up with the theory of evolution, and he spoke of a change of kind. And all you would have to do to ask an evolutionist, I'm not sure what they call him. It's usually an atheist. So all you have to do is ask them, please give me one example of a change of kind. And they would say, oh, well, we can look back to the stickleback fish and we can look at it developed bone structures on its fins. So then you say, like, so what did it turn into? And they'll say something like new anatomical, a bunch of like scientific words to make them seem like they're really smart or something. But here's the thing, their point for evolution is a fish turning into another type of a fish. And that's not evolution at all. That's just a different type of fish. We can see this with humans all the time because if you mix breed people, you're going to get different looking people. It's the same thing with fish and every animal ever. So that's just naturally, that's just the animal kingdom. That's not evolution. I hope you guys are catching my gist. And yeah, it makes sense if you think about it because yeah, no, nothing has ever turned into another kind. Welcome, Mike. Welcome. Welcome, Sony Tonk. You guys got any questions about God? I would love to talk about it. I'm trying to think of another topic that someone would ask you and you would talk about with like debating your religion. I would love to. What's up, Mike? How you doing? You have a good day? I hope so. So anyway, um if you're ever at the point in time where you're like debating someone with religion, here's the thing. They're gonna say all these things and they're gonna be like, oh well, prove to me that God is real. And here's the thing. We can't prove that God is real because the whole point of religion is faith. And that's us. I'm trying to word this. So that is us showing our faith that we truly believe without sight. And people don't like to think about that because they don't want to have blind faith. They don't want to have blind faith to believe something. And but that's exactly what evolution is. They have blind faith that we came from a monkey. I mean, okay, they have thumbs, but so do koalas. I mean, that's not the same. Um so, okay, I got questions here. How would you help someone get closer to God? So, do you mean in the sense like you talk to someone else? Like you're talking to a friend or something? Could you clarify that more, please? Um or what, like, are you talking like you yourself? I guess I'll do both. And I'll answer you guys' questions in a second here. So if you're talking to someone else about getting closer to God, like one of your friends, I would start out with just being really nice to them, and treating them the way you would treat yourself, and just slowly, like bit by bit, like every day, possibly bringing a little bit of the gospel towards them, and just one day ask them about what their relationship is with God and what they think about it. And then after that, you can pitch to them the idea of Jesus and a friend who feels he's in closer. Okay, perfect. Yep. So once you talk with him, just slowly work in the conversation about their relationship with God. And if you can just start that conversation, that's a big, it's just planting a seed. That's all you have to do. Just plant the seed in their mind of God, because then throughout the day they're like, oh man, like I've never really thought about my relationship with God. And then just gradually work your way up a little bit more. Not every day, you can space it out. And then one day just be like, hey, if you're having troubles, like God can actually help you. You just need to go towards him with a full open heart and an open mind, and he will honor you for that. And you have to really believe. So I hope that helped. If you have any more questions, please, if you want me to elaborate a little bit more, I will. The rapture. Okay, so you mean like God coming back and taking everyone? Trying to think of the name. The final days. There's a name for it. Here, I'll look it up real quick. What is the final one in the scriptures? Oh, yep, good. Yes. Great comment there. Overcome by your testimony. Great. Hey, do you overcome by your testimony? Do you know what I'm talking about? The last few days that God says that he'll come, the rapture, you know? Here, I'm gonna set this down. You guys can be looking at my head. What is the last days it called when God comes back? The rapture. I know there's another name for it. Like it's like the final like battle. It's like kinder or something. Matthew 24. Is that for the rapture or for referring to someone? Okay. But yes, I do believe in God coming back and someday. Here's just my thoughts on it. I This is just a complete thought. I feel like we're all going to experience some sort of a rapture from God, and that may not be when like the heavens open up and God comes down, but I feel like we will all have a personal experience with God coming back, and he will reveal himself to us, and we never we don't know. It could be at any point in time, and we just wouldn't know. So it's a crazy thing to think about. It could be in 5 minutes. It could be right now, 2 seconds. But we just have to keep our heart and mind on God, so then we will never fall away from Him. So, yeah. Okay. First of all, I'm just gonna say to you, people listening right now, if you guys haven't listened to my podcast, I think you guys would all really love it, and you guys would learn some stuff and benefit from it, because I have been learning so much stuff, and it has been helping me mentally, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. The link is in my bio if you guys want to listen. Okay. Judgment Day. Um by Judgment Day. Oh, another name for it. No, there's a name for it. I can't. Oh man. It's like the final battle. Final battle with God. Okay. Armageddon. Yes. There. That's what it is. Armageddon. So that is when God will come, and that is when he will end the enemy. He will take out the devil. Ooh, the devil is a pretty. Okay, I got to go back to Mike. Sorry, Mike. We'll talk about the devil after this. So where did God come from? How was he made? So the God of the Bible, the God of the Jesus. So he is the first being that was ever not created. He is not affected by time at all. He always has been. He is. When he says I am, he is time, he is matter, he is everything. He he created everything, and he just was there. It's 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 the human mind can't comprehend God. That's why a lot of people don't believe, because it's so crazy to think about some being that has been there for all of eternity. Hey, welcome Izzy, baby, welcome. So so the human mind can't comprehend God. So that's why a lot of people don't believe, because it's really crazy. Hey, welcome KKJZ, welcome. Um so we'll get back to talking about the devil, but I don't know. It's There's not really a straightforward answer for where did God come from? Because we don't know. He's just always been there. He is always there, and it's crazy. So, okay, so we'll talk about the devil a little bit. So the devil is always coming at you. He's always. The devil and the demons are working overtime to take you down and get your mind like messed up. They want you to think that you're dragged down by your sin, but once you know that you have freedom from that sin and God will take that weight off your shoulders, and then you'll be able to think mentally you'll just think clear because you'll know that we aren't a slave to sin, and the devil will put those thoughts in your head that we are stuck in sin and we can't do anything about it, and oh, it's not that bad to sin. Like, if you ever just stop and listen to your thoughts, you control your entire reality. So the way you speak to yourself is the way you're going to perceive your life. So if you see yourself as like someone who goes to the gym, or someone who is just sitting around all day not doing anything, the way you talk to yourself is the way you're going to live your life. So if you tell yourself you're going to be going all day long, you're going to go to work. Once you get back, you're going to work out. Once you're done with that, you're going to work on your goals. You'll just start to tell yourself, you'll just start to speak it into reality. And if you guys have a thought, like a plan, like a goal, a dream, just write it down on pen and paper and talk about it. And it'll just, once you actually write it down, it becomes a physical goal. So that is possible. But here's the reality. You can't do anything ever unless you are right with God first. He will control your entire life, and if you're not with him, you're like mentally unstable. I'm not saying that I didn't want to say that in a mean way, but you don't think the same as when you know that everything happens for a reason, because with God, everything is a lesson in life, and people don't really think about that. If you go through a tough situation, that's just God showing you that that tough situation was making you stronger. So later on in your life, you'll be able to handle a tougher situation. And God is the only way that you can keep your mind right. You have to pray in the morning for him to give you strength, to keep you on the right path, and to keep your heart and mind on him. So, yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, well, I was just going to. Oh, hello. It's Malo. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce these names. But sorry you just joined. I'm going to sign off here soon. If you guys have any more questions or anything, go ahead, shoot them out. Or I guess good night, guys. I don't know what you guys are doing right now. But oh, what would you do if you were in a situation where you're wrong? How would you go about it? How is God there to help you in the right decision? Okay. That's a great question. So, if you are ever in a tough situation where it seems like every decision is wrong, first of all, I would remove yourself from that situation. So, do you mind giving us an example? Like, I'll come up with an example, but if you want to give one, I think that'd help a little bit. But I'm trying to think of, let's say you're like deciding if you're gonna go out like with your friends or something, and either you go out and you like go to a bar with your friends or something, or you either stay home and like just I can't really explain the situation. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So first of all, you would need to remove yourself from that situation. Well, my bad. You need to pray and ask God for wisdom, because He will give you. He gives generously wisdom to people. He really does. So if you pray and say, God, please give me wisdom. I don't know what to do right now. Please help me. Please. He will help you. He really will. But here's the thing. If you don't believe, God knows if you truly believe in Him or not. So if you truly believe in God, then He will answer your prayers. But if you don't believe in God, don't expect for Him to answer your prayers. And He knows if you believe or not. So you need to truly believe. But if I were you, I would remove yourself from that situation and just examine what you're doing. But if you wanna text me, I would please reach out in the comments. I would love to talk to you more. Um, yeah, for sure. Because then we can actually talk about it, and we can talk about anything. Because I'm for sure down to talk about that with you, I guess. hmm Okay. Well, any more questions before I go? I'm about to sign off here. Thank you. All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call her a day. Okay. See you later, guys. Thank you for listening. If you did.
Oh, and he got with the same day where he did where he did 1,065. He got 1105 off the. That's old. That's old.